My name is Latrice Smith. I'm with Thomas Law and Consulting, located in Atlanta, Georgia. I chose business law and transactional law, business consulting, truthfully because of the background. I grew up in a family of medical providers and practitioners, also entrepreneurs. We grew up in a local pharmacy. So really understanding that uniqueness that comes in a healthcare profession, and also the importance of the legal aspect and the transition of those business sides and how regulations affect healthcare. So growing up in that environment, knowing the complexities of that, and wanting to be able to provide those same options and services to other potential business and practice owners. I decided to open my own firm versus pursuing a career at an existing law firm. I had a vision and a blueprint in my mind about the important aspects of running a medical practice and a business. Those key components that aren't always taught and articulated. So you have the gurus, the marketing, those financial capital assistance, but those pieces that pull everything together, that take entrepreneurs from doing everything to being CEOs, I saw a gap there. So wanted to be able to provide a resource for them to grow their business and ensure that what they're growing and building is legally sound. So I felt I had that experience, that blueprint that was unique and could bring a unique perspective to my clients. The most rewarding part of having my own firm has truly been the opportunity to grow and develop myself as a leader and a business owner, but being able to craft and cultivate those experiences with clients in ways that I could see that was needed, and pivot as needed, and grow and change as needed as well, and having that ability to make those decisions, to make those changes. Most difficult part of having my own firm is building a team and tackling the idea of delegating and having the team take on. I'm like a lot of business owners, I think and feel I can do it best myself, but also knowing that as a business owner and consultant myself, that that's not the most effective way to grow and scale any business. So having to take the reins off, delegate and train a team and hire a team to assist in all aspects of my business has definitely been a challenge, but a worthwhile undertaking. Prestige and Jaden have helped me overcome the challenge of hiring and delegating tasks to my team by giving the tools, if it be by worksheet, if it be by having the opportunity to speak with other people in the program or speak with his team about different ways to handle that. If that's going to be hiring questionnaires, working with team, building the foundation of who's next, what roles are they going to take, is it time to go ahead and make that next step? So truthfully, having that team and options to bounce ideas off of and think those particular challenges through has been very valuable to overcoming challenges. I met Jaden early on when he was beginning his firm. We have several different businesses, and the business at the time, we were at a growth phase, and it was time to bring on outside assistance and an accountant, and having the financial aspects really fine-tuned and done properly. When I began to search for an accountant, it was been valuable to have not just an accountant to do your taxes, but I was wanting someone that understood business, the business needs, so could help in those bookkeeping and transactional needs from day to day, because we wouldn't have that person in-house. And then, of course, tax savings and tax strategies. And lastly, knowing that our plan was always for growth, so wanting someone that can grow with us. So having that overall approach and that holistic approach was extremely important. Somebody that understands business and business concepts, And thirdly, those tax strategies were key to us when seeking out an accountant. So my thoughts on the first class firms program. It's been given me the opportunity to meet other attorneys in other cities and states and practice areas that I definitely wouldn't have had the exposure to build relationships and friendships with those attorneys. But the tangible components have been invaluable as well. Going along with that is camaraderie of like-minded, growth-minded practice owners, and being able to us all working through the same program, using the same tools, and then having those tools as guide as needed. So if there's something I'm working through and developing and thinking through, if I say, Jaden, okay, this is my next idea, or was thinking, he's got a worksheet for me and he's sending it to me. So having that option and somebody to bounce those ideas off of have been extremely valuable. And the first class program has been a key component of my growth for my firm and other businesses as well. So a key component of talking about growth and thinking about growth is the financial aspect. So being able to charge a premium for the services that are offered. So a key to being able to charge a premium, and what I consult my clients on as well, is being able to articulate your value. So that comes from quite a few building and fundamental pieces of understanding your service offerings, understanding your target client, understanding the value that you have to offer, and packaging it and presenting it in a clear, concise manner. So working with Jaden and working through the ideas, because what I was building was unique to a practice setting, having the fold of legal and consulting, working specifically with medical providers and service-based business owners was unique. So it did take a lot of trial and error, testing, going through different phases. So having that and then getting a clear, concise value statement, target client was extremely important to be able to charge a premium price, and knowing who I'm targeting and truthfully what those people can afford. So if you are weighing your options with who you should select for your accountant and your financial partner, I would definitely recommend Jaden and Prestige. We're all in business to make money, and that's the reality of it. So I can attest to the fact that our very first year in business, we were able to double revenue and been fairly close every year after that, and on trajectory to do that again this year. So we've had significant opportunities and growth by having a financial strategic plan, understanding our numbers, and having a partner that understands business, and also having a partner that understands our growth plan and strategies as well. So being able to take things like investing in specific things. For instance, we just purchased a van. So when we were ready to make that purchase, we were able to call Jaden and say, we're ready to have a new purchase, we need to do this, where do we need to stay, what budget do we need to stay in, and be able to have a true sound answer that we felt comfortable leaning on when making the decisions to grow our business. So having that partner that understands business, understands our business specifically, and the growth that we're going through has been extremely valuable.